Hey everyone, Sam here for United People's TV. It's transfer deadline day and we're here with a video to look at 5 potential deals in and out of Manchester United which could happen today. Before I get into it, make sure you click on the link in the description. That's a link to Ball Street. Now we're going to be at Ball Street today for an 11-hour live transfer deadline day shoot with loads of other fan channels. It's going to be really exciting, really good. So make sure you click on that link and get involved. And let's get straight to it. First up, Nick Powell. Looks like Nick Powell could be going out on loan to Steve Bruce's Hull City. Hull Daily Mail have said that there's been talks this week with the 21-year-old midfielder. Now, Powell returned from a year-long injury and put some really good performances in for Man United's under-21s. And then he obviously came off the bench a couple of times against Bournemouth, against Wolfsburg, but he's never got back into the first team just yet. Let me know in the comments below whether you think a low move for Powell is the right thing to do. I've kind of been against it for this whole window, but going to an ex-Red in Steve Bruce wouldn't just bring Powell in and leave him on the bench. Maybe that would be a good, because he's already had loans at Wigan, had a loan at Leicester that didn't really work out. Maybe a good loan spell could revitalise Powell's career. A bad one could send it into disarray, and that's why I worry. But maybe Steve Bruce's Hull is the right place for him. Second, Guillermo Varela is being linked all over the shop to a loan move with Genoa. Reports over the past week have said that Louis van Gaal is not willing to let Varela go out on loan, and I do think that's the right thing to do, so I don't hope this transfer goes through. But we're just looking at 5 deals that are being reported as could be happening on transfer deadline day. These reports are all emanating from Italy. My personal feeling on this is, as you saw against Derby, yes, it was a championship side, but Varela's got potential. And Darmian's injured at the moment. Valencia's injured. Young's injured. We shouldn't be letting a right back go out on loan when we've hardly got any right backs. So I hope this one doesn't happen, but this is what reports are saying. Third person who is being linked with a loan move, Andreas Pereira. Now, Leicester City were reportedly interested in the young Brazilian, but given that Man United are competing with Leicester for a Champions League place, it's quite obvious that we're not going to go and strengthen one of our rivals. Pereira's really not getting much game time, is he? Anybody who's watching under-21s have seen it. He's amazing. He's so far above that level, it's ridiculous. He just shouldn't be playing that level of football. But he's not making any appearances under Van Gaal for the first team. Even from the bench, he's always on the bench, but he never really starts, never really comes off the bench. And now that Januzaj's come back in as well, that's more competition. Do you think Pereira should go out on loan today? Or do you think he should be kept at the club? Let me know in the comments. The only player we've really seen being linked with a move to Man United on transfer deadline day in terms of coming in is Renato Sanchez of Benfica. 18-year-old midfielder has been linked with us all January. We've had scouts in Portugal. We always have scouts in Portugal. Scouts are always busy. And there's Ojogo, which is a Portuguese newspaper, is suggesting that Man United have bid €30 million for the 18-year-old, which with something that could rise to 40 million. We're going to see how this one develops on deadline day, but this is the only one we're really seeing with any sort of conviction. Well, not even that much conviction. That's how quiet a transfer window it's been for Man United. Very rare. Even the gossip's been quiet, and the gossip's normally off the charts, even if nothing's happening. And the Manchester Evening News, just to finish with the 5th one, Manchester Evening News are suggesting that United could get a right back in on loan. They don't name any names, but they say that they understand from the club's point of view the only transfer in deal they're looking to complete potentially on transfer deadline day is a new right back. Let me know in the comments below, are any right backs that you think that we should be signing? Or is Varela good enough with Darmian now, with Valencia coming back from injury and Young's injury not being too serious? Let me know in the comments. That's it for this roundup of 5 potential deals we could be completing on transfer deadline day. But as you can see, there's not that much going on. I'm sure some things will develop during the day, as it always is. But it doesn't look like Man United are going to be making any big signings in January like Waimata under Moyes. Not by the looks of it anyway. So give us a like on this video and make sure you follow us at Ball Street. We'll be there all day long up until 11 PM tomorrow night for a live transfer deadline day special. As I said, that link is in the description. Make sure you follow it, and we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe after we sign somebody. Maybe after somebody's left on loan. Who knows? But take it easy, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.
Over to the Ball Street YouTube channel, subscribe and check out Deadline Day on the 1st of February this year. It's going to be the biggest Deadline Day party in the history of YouTube, the history of the world, the history of football.